Life is short. We've all heard it, haven't we? It's a phrase we toss around, a cliché that's lost its punch. We see it on posters, we hear it in songs, but how often do we truly let that reality sink in? How often do we feel it in our bones? Most of us, if we're being honest, live like we have forever. We act as if there's an endless supply of tomorrows. We postpone our dreams, thinking I'll get to it someday. We delay apologies, convinced there will always be another chance to make things right. We wait for the perfect moment, the right time, the ever-elusive someday. But here's a sobering thought. What if someday never comes? What if this moment right now is all we are guaranteed? Let's break it down. The average human life is about 80 years. If you do the math, that's roughly 29,200 days. It sounds like a lot, right? A vast expanse of time stretching out before us. But let's put that into perspective. If you're 30 years old, you've already used over 10,950 of those days. That's more than a third of your entire life gone. If you're 40, you're at the halfway mark. 14,600 days are in the rearview mirror. And how many of those days were truly lived? How many were spent consumed by worry, mindlessly scrolling through social media feeds, or just waiting for something better to happen instead of making it happen? Time doesn't slow down for anyone. It's the one resource we can't turn back, we can't negotiate with, and we can't stop. But here's the good news. You can choose to show up for the moments that matter. You can choose to be fully present, to engage with your life instead of just letting it pass you by. You might be thinking, okay, I get it. Life is short. So what? Do I need to quit my job and travel the world? Do I have to make some grand, sweeping gesture? Absolutely not. In fact, that kind of pressure often leads to paralysis. The secret to honoring your short, beautiful life isn't found in monumental changes. It's found in tiny habits, in small, intentional choices you make every single day. Start small. Tell someone I love you and mean it with every fiber of your being, as if it might be the last time you get to say it. Practice forgiveness, not just for the other person, but for yourself. Let go of the grudges that weigh you down, even when it's incredibly hard. Finally, pick up that hobby you've been putting off for years. Buy the guitar, take the painting class, learn that language. You don't have to be good at it. You just have to start. Or simply sit in silence for 5 minutes and just breathe. Feel the air, fill your lungs, notice the world around you without the need to do anything. Because here's the thing no one tells you about regret. It rarely comes from the things you did and failed at. It almost always comes from the things you didn't even try, the chances you didn't take, the words you didn't say. Imagine yourself years from now, looking back on your life. An old photo album sits in your lap, filled with memories. What will you wish you had done more of? Will you wish you'd worked more overtime, or laughed until your sides hurt? Will you wish you'd accumulated more possessions, or loved more deeply? Will you regret not taking more risks, or will you regret spending so much time chasing an impossible standard of perfection? The truth is, most of us will wish for more connection, more joy, more presence. We'll wish we had spent less time being busy and more time just being. We don't need more time. What we truly need is more intention. We need to be deliberate about how we spend our precious days. Because life isn't measured in the number of years you live. It's measured in moments. Those tiny, precious, irreplaceable moments that, when strung together, create the tapestry of a life well lived. So, here is your call to action. Don't wait. Don't put it off until tomorrow, or next week, or after the next big project is done. Start right now. Who is that person you need to call? Pick up the phone. What is that idea that's been bouncing around in your head? Grab a notebook and write it down. What is the very first, smallest step you can take towards a life that feels more aligned with who you truly are? Take that step. Your future self is watching. They're not judging you. They're rooting for you. They're cheering you on, hoping you'll make the choices today that they can be proud of tomorrow. So make it count. Start now. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Tiny Habits, Big Life, for more reminders on how to make every moment matter. We'll see you in the next one.